Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. It's your boy LP, you know what I'm saying? LP Ski, LP Prince, Love Prince, however y'all want to call him. Any one of those is cool. But anyway, your boy LP. I'm gonna use LP. I'm gonna start using LP for more of the vids, just to keep it consistent, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's your boy LP and we back with another one. Now, today, y'all, we are gonna be talking about the time where we snuck back into the crib to hop on that game before school, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now in advance, Mom's was hot. Mom's was hot, man. And honestly, I can't necessarily blame her for that. But anyway, let's get into it. Let me tell y'all what happened. So y'all, this goes back, I wanna say, to about the 8th grade. Now, as y'all know, we tend to do a lot of delinquent activities when we're in the 8th grade. However, I feel like mine wasn't all that crazy in this situation. Anyway, what happened was I wanted to go play my game. You know what I'm saying? Your boy back at the time, we had the Xbox One S. You know what I'm saying? And let me know what y'all fuck with. Xbox, PC, whatever y'all on now. I done had them all. I done had the PS5. I done had an Xbox One. I've never had a PC. However, my brother, shout out to my little brother Layden, he has a PC. But let me know what y'all playing on. Anyway, I had the Xbox One S, and I woke up for school one morning. I went, getting ready for school, let's say. So y'all, I was getting ready to go to school, per usual. Mom's had work. She normally left to work before I went to school, and so on and so forth. And my brother went to a separate school, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in middle school, he was in elementary school. And so when my mom would leave for work, she would take him to school before she'd go to work. So me, I'm knowing that 12-year-old Love Prince is thinking like, what should we do with all this extra time we have? Because again, y'all, my mom would leave pretty early because her job was in another location than my school. Around this time, we were living in Union City. My mom had to work in, I believe, I want to say in San Leandro. My brother also went to elementary school in San Leandro. And so, me knowing this, I'm like, okay, I have a lot of time to spare. And it's like, y'all, hear me out. If y'all are about to go to school, right, in the morning, but then you get to school and you realize that no one is there, it's like, I don't want to just sit around and be, you feel me, like I'm not just gonna want to just sit around and do nothing. Now y'all probably gonna be looking at me being like, little bro, like, why didn't you bring your basketball? Because for those who know me, I like basketball. Why didn't you bring your basketball to play basketball? Why didn't you bring your basketball to go play basketball? Or why couldn't you just be on your phone? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I had gotten in trouble, so I didn't quite have my phone on me at the moment. So I made the decision, y'all. I told myself, given the fact that Mom's is gone, given the fact that little bro is gone, that gave me the green light. And so, what did I do? I went back to the crib. Listen, chat, I know y'all low-key with me on this one. If y'all are in 7th grade, picture y'all in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? School starts at around 8:40. You get there at 7. Again, you don't got your phone. You don't got your ball. So, you feel me? What does one do? What does one that's 12 years old that loves to have fun do when there's none around? We make some fun. We make something out of it. So I went back to the house, y'all. I went back to the house and everything started off good. I left the side door open. Key, no. Mind you, very, very dangerous. And Mom's already knows about the story. But anyway, I left the side door open because obviously the front door, had a key. But the side door didn't have a key. It had a latch. And if I let the latch, if I kept it unlocked, I knew that all I would have to do was just slide it right back open. So what did I do? I slid it right back open. I walked back from school, back to the crib. And mind you, at the time, the middle school I was going to was only about a 5-minute walk. with that being said, I open up the slide door. I go to get the cords because I believe at the time, I think, actually, no. I was good. I wasn't good. I got the phone took, but I still had the game. If I remember correctly, I get to the game. You know what I'm saying? I turn it on. I'm running 2K. You know what I'm saying? This is back in 2020. I want to say 2019. So I believe I was on 2K20. I already know one of the best 2Ks of the generation. I hop back on 2K, y'all. I hop back on 2K. Everything's going per usual. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking up. I had my 92 overall playmaking. What was the build? It was a 92 overall playmaking slasher. Hey, in 2K20, I don't care what none of y'all saying. That was the build. That was meta. That was the build. You know what I'm saying? That was the build. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's around 8 o'clock now. And I'm like, I have about, 40 minutes to get to school. So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and go to school now. Well, not hurry up. I had 40 minutes. I could have kept playing for, I was grinding. I was trying to hit legend. Unfortunately for me, I didn't hit legend that year. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I then proceed to turn off the game, put the controller back, put everything back how it was. Looked around the house, everything like that, just to make sure everything didn't seem out of the norm. And, I end up seeing my mom. You know what I'm saying? I end up seeing my mom. Because my plan was, one, I had to go out of the garage. Why did I have to go out of the garage? Well, if I would have went out the front door again, or out the front door, but if I would have went out of the side door, it would have still been unlocked. So I told myself I was going to go outside the other door, the back, because sometimes we'd leave it open on accident. You know what I'm saying? But it was less risky to leave the back door open because you had to get through the garage to get to the back door, right? And so I went out the back door. I got on my bike. And y'all, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my bike. I'm about to go to school. Everything cool. So what's the move? The move was supposed to be go back, you know what I'm saying, from school back to the crib to play the game, open the garage, and then hurry up and close the garage and hurry up and ride out on my bike so that way everything seemed like it was normal. People, ladies and gentlemen, when I pulled out of that driveway with that bike and I bust a left, I look back and I hear a car and I turn around and it's my mother. It's my mother. Mind you, she ended up revving that thing. She was, mind you, stops right in front of me too. I'm like, y'all, my ass was grass. And so, what ended up happening? Well, now the game got taken away. Didn't have my phone. And I don't got my basketball for whatever reason. I don't know why I didn't have my basketball. But for some reason, I guess it was missing or something like that. And my mom gets out the car. Obviously, you get the lecture. Why are you here? You're supposed to be at school. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, it was, to say the very least, to put it in short, I was disciplined accordingly. And then so I go to school. Hit the walk of shame to school. At this point, I only had about 10-ish minutes. But again, the school was only about 5 minutes away, y'all. So I'm like, I'm chilling. Yeah, I see the homie in class. We over here talking about 2K. He's like, yo, bro, I saw you online earlier. Was it successful? I have to tell, bro, no. It was, but it wasn't, chat. If only I would have left a little bit earlier. I was grinding. I had my 92 overall playmaking slasher. There was no way. There's just no way. Moms, so smart. And this is why I say, no one knows their child better than the parent. Obviously, right? If you have a daughter or a son, you tend to know their tendencies. That's just how it tends to go. And so, my mom knew me, because I am her son. And what did she end up doing? She ended up catching your boy. She did. She ends up catching your boy, and yeah, that's what happens. But anyway, I'm telling my homie the whole story, the whole situation, and he's like, damn, so I guess we not hopping on, right? Well, no. But little did he know, I was gonna find a way. And a few nights later, you know, you gotta give it a little cool down time. You got to give it a little cool down, you know what I'm saying? You can't just, the day you get caught, go back to the game. You hot right now. You hot. There's not much you can really do in this situation. It's almost like you got that target, and I very much had that target. But you know, your boy was sneaky. And just a few days later, your boy did the unthinkable. I'm gonna save that one for the next video though, y'all. Let's just say this mission, to me at least, was significantly harder. But at the same time, the gaming sesh, the 2K sesh I had that night, woo, immaculate. Immaculate. I'm gonna say that for the next video, dog. Y'all. But y'all stay tuned for it though. It's crazy. With that being said, man, that will conclude today's video. Your boy just got done studying for his philosophy class, and tomorrow we got business calculus. Not fun, people. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna lie though, y'all. Let me know down below in the comments, where are my college folk at? And how did y'all first semester go? And how is y'all second semester going? Me personally, I feel like second semester has gotten off to a significantly better start since last semester. Why? You feel me? Because first semester, you're not really locking in for real. You still trying to experience the college experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to be in that motherfucker bored. Like, you ain't trying to be locked in off the jump. You are. That's what we pride ourselves on being. But your boy had to experience. Your boy had to see what the college life was about. And boy, oh boy, we will have more content on that too. But with that being said, y'all, it's your boy LP. It's been real with y'all. Let me know down below, again, how was y'all first semester of college? How did it go for all my college folk? And how is y'all second semester going? Let me know how it is, man. Until then, we out. Y'all stay smooth out there.